The iPhone 17 Pro is already creating a lot of buzz, and surprisingly, it's not because of faster performance or new features this time. What has people talking is the phone's design. According to recent rumors, Apple might be planning a noticeable redesign for the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and if these rumors turn out to be true, the Apple logo could be moving to a new spot for the first time in years. These leaks are coming from a well-known source named Majin Buu. He claims that the iPhone 17 Pro is going to have a much bigger camera setup than before. In fact, it might be so large that it covers the entire top section of the phone's back. Because of this, Apple may need to move the logo lower down the phone, placing it somewhere near the bottom center, just beneath the new camera bar. This might sound like a small change, but for Apple, it's a pretty big deal. Ever since the iPhone 11 came out, the Apple logo has stayed in the middle of the phone's back. Before that, it used to be placed a little higher, with the word iPhone written at the bottom, but starting with the iPhone 11, Apple chose a cleaner, simpler look with just the logo in the center. Moving it now would break that familiar design pattern. So why would Apple consider doing this? According to Majin Buu, it's all because of the new, larger camera island. Some case manufacturers have reportedly confirmed that the new iPhone design will require changes to the logo's position to make space for the bigger camera system. It's worth mentioning, though, that Majin Buu's track record isn't perfect. Sometimes his leaks turn out to be right, and other times they don't. He even shared a picture of what the iPhone 17 Pro might look like with the new design, and it does show a noticeable change. But until Apple makes an official announcement, we should treat these leaks with some caution. Even though moving the logo doesn't improve how the phone works, it would still be a bold move in terms of appearance. It might also signal that Apple is thinking about fresh ideas for the iPhone's look. Along with this, the camera layout itself could be changing. The three main cameras are still expected to be on the left side, but the flash and LiDAR scanner might be moved to the right side. That would make the camera bar look more balanced across the top of the phone. If this happens, it would be the first major redesign of the iPhone camera system since the iPhone 11 introduced the now famous triple camera layout. Since then, Apple has only made minor tweaks, keeping the overall shape the same. A full-width camera island stretching across the top would be a big shift for Apple, and not something they usually do. Majin Buu also mentioned in the past that Apple was considering adding a vapor chamber cooling system in the iPhone 17 Pro. This type of system helps keep the phone cooler during heavy use, like gaming or long video recording sessions. However, he recently said there have been some technical problems, so it might not make it into the final version. One possible reason Apple might be making these bold design changes is competition. The iPhone 17 will have to compete with Samsung's Galaxy S5 series, which hasn't seen major design changes lately. By offering a fresh new look, a bigger camera setup, and moving the logo, Apple might be trying to make its phone stand out even more. Of course, Apple is always very secretive about its upcoming products. Until something is officially confirmed, plans can always change. This redesign could be the real deal, or it might just be an early idea that Apple eventually cancels. Still, it's getting people curious and excited. Some fans seem to love the idea of a new iPhone design, while others are unsure or even against it. Moving the Apple logo is a risky move because it's such a recognizable part of the iPhone. But sometimes, taking risks leads to interesting new ideas. Apple has taken bold steps in the past, and it could happen again. Since the iPhone 17 is expected to launch next year, we still have time before any official news. But if these leaks turn out to be true, the iPhone 17 Pro and Pro Max could be the most different-looking iPhones we've seen in a long time, no matter how people feel about it now. Everyone seems eager to see what Apple has planned next.